US government that has two functions, which is to buy arms at home and sell arms abroad. And it does seem to be the only thing they're able to do.
O presidente Joe Biden pediu ao Congresso 33 bilhões de dólares para armar a Ucrânia. O Congresso achou pouco e subiu o tamanho do pacote para 40 bilhões.
As you said, the 33 billion was already extraordinary. It was 3 times, for example, the budget of the environmental protection. You've got to remember that most of the things they want to spend the money on in that overall budget, a lot of it has absolutely zero to do with confronting Russia and Ukraine. It's all sorts of fancy new. First of all, the enormous build-up in nuclear weapons we're having, the new nuclear bomber, the new nuclear missile, the new nuclear submarine, the new cruise missile, the new warheads. Really don't have anything to do with Ukraine, and a lot of times don't have much to do with defense. It's not just going to use, even if you try and use them, they won't work very well.
Andrew Cockburn acaba com o mito da competência e da eficácia das Forças Armadas norte-americanas.
I mean, let me give you a couple of examples. The F-35 fighter plane, the Joint Strike Fighter, which is notoriously, infamously already a disaster. After 20 years, it still can't pass its operational tests. It's still, the software doesn't work. The simulator for training hasn't been built. The independent testing agency, the Pentagon testing agency, say it still has over 800 defects which need to be remedied before it can be approved for, full production. And yet they're still pouring out billions of dollars to build it. I'll give you another example. There's a huge amount of money being spent on building, making plutonium, the plutonium core for nuclear weapons. Now, the thing is, we have an enormous stockpile of these plutonium cores that would keep us going, through World War III, IV, and V. And yet, the senators, the delegation from New Mexico, where they're being made, is pushing hard to build, to increase production.
As empresas de defesa dividem os projetos de armas pelos estados. Assim, compram o apoio de todos os senadores, que dizem estar defendendo os empregos de seus eleitores. Até mesmo o senador Bernie Sanders, considerado o mais progressista do Congresso, briga para que os F-35 continuem usando o aeroporto da cidade dele, Burlington, em Vermont.
For the community that live around Burlington Airport, where these F-35s are based, and these are people that Bernie claims to represent, and yet he has made these poor people, the children are traumatized. It's a disaster. The contribution, the money that the defense corporations give to senators and congressmen. Well, I mean, overall, hugely corrupt system where all the money is going, to, in this case, to the defense companies. And you would think that, there would be an uprising. That I think part of the reason it's carried on so long is the system has become so corrupted that you have, the people's champion, Bernie Sanders, is prepared to, give his wholehearted support to the war machine.
Andrew Cockburn achava que o orçamento de defesa dos Estados Unidos só chegaria a $1 trilhão em 2025 ou 26. Agora acha que já chegaremos lá no ano que vem, enquanto o número de mendigos e sem teto no país só aumenta.